Okay, let's just be real for a second. If you're broke right now, and I mean truly broke, feeling totally stuck and frustrated, then this explainer is for you. We're going to walk through the exact steps I would take to change that whole situation, starting today. Let's dive in.
And look, I'm not talking about some pie-in-the-sky, long-term plan that takes a year to pay off. Not even 6 months. We're talking about a strategy that can start making a real difference for you, like today.
You know, most people get completely trapped by this idea that you need money to make money. It's such a powerful myth, and honestly, it keeps people from ever even taking that first step.
And then, right after that, comes the next wave of doubt. But I don't have any special skills. I'm not an expert in, well, anything. Believing you have nothing valuable to offer anyone, that feeling can be absolutely paralyzing. And when you mix no money with what feels like no skills, you're just left staring at a blank wall. You get that nagging feeling that you need to do something, but you have absolutely no clue what that something even is.
So, how do you break that cycle? Seriously, if you feel like you have nothing, where in the world do you possibly begin? That's the question we're going to answer right now.
And here's the truth. This is the core idea that changes everything. You don't actually need money to start. You need something so much more powerful. You need leverage. So, what even is leverage? Well, it's basically the art of using what you already have, things you might be completely overlooking right now, to create a result that's way, way bigger than your initial effort.
All right, let's forget all the complicated stuff. I'm going to give you a simple 3-step action plan that'll take you from feeling like you have zero to actually building some real leverage.
The plan is so simple. First, we're going to use what you already have. Second, we'll turn attention into money. And third, and this part is absolutely crucial, we start small and then we scale up.
Okay, so let's break down step 1. This is all about taking inventory of the assets you probably don't even realize are assets in the first place.
Just think about it for a second. You have a phone. You have at least some amount of time every single day. You have your attention, and you have the ability to type. I mean, you're already using these things every day scrolling through social media. You're just pointing them in the wrong direction. Now for step 2, turning those things into actual income. And this isn't about some huge, complicated business idea. It's about offering simple, valuable services that people and small businesses desperately need right now.
Just look at these examples. That local pizza shop, they need someone to write engaging Instagram captions. A podcaster needs their audio transcribed, which, really, is just focused typing. A small business owner is totally overwhelmed and needs help just managing their social media. These are not complex skills. They are solutions you can provide right now just by leveraging your time and attention.
And that brings us to step 3, the step that honestly makes or breaks everyone. The goal here isn't to get rich overnight. The goal is to get your first win, no matter how small it feels.
So listen, this is so important. Making your first $10 is 1,000 times more important than just dreaming about your first 1,000. Why? Because that $10 is proof. It's real evidence that this whole process actually works. It's the spark.
Now, I need you to pay close attention, because what I'm about to show you is the exact moment, the exact point where the journey ends for almost everyone who tries this.
They quit because it feels insignificant. Writing a few captions for $20, transcribing an audio clip for $15, the brain just immediately dismisses it as not worth it. And then you go right back to scrolling for free, waiting for some big idea that never actually comes. And this is exactly why the practical steps aren't enough on their own. You have to have the right mindset to actually see them through. So let's talk about the momentum mindset.
And this just says it all, doesn't it? Forget about having the perfect, flawless business plan. Your only goal at the beginning should be to build momentum. One small client, one small payment, then another one, and another. See, each action builds on the last.
Let's just be honest with ourselves. Starting from zero feels incredibly hard. It really does. It requires you to be vulnerable, to do work that feels small. But what's the alternative? Staying broke, waking up a year from now in the exact same spot. Trust me, that is infinitely harder.
So I want to ask you something. Right now, not tomorrow, not next week, what is one tiny action you can take today? Can you email one local business? Can you find one creator who needs a simple task done? Let me know down in the comments what your first small step is going to be.
Now, if you're really serious about this and you want to go deeper on the exact tactics, the very next explainer you should watch is our guide on how to make money with $0. We break down the practical side of this even more. And finally, if you got some value from this no-nonsense approach, maybe consider subscribing. My only focus here is to give you clear, actionable guides to help you build a better financial future.